I did not come
Otter.
from that direction, but sure.
Is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Ah, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the curse breakers and our other friends in the west, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual.
Nah,
No
friends in the
leads yet.
east, man. Friends in the
But
east.
it's only a matter of time.
Right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is.
Who the bloody
All
hell
right,
are you?
Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Who the hell? Who's she?
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned.
Is that your
Since Hugo
father?
Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
Who's this? Oh, Vivian.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It wasn't intended as such.
Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
I do not trust this woman.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
If that is your spawn, keep her on a tighter leash, please. That woman is crazy.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill.
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Of course she did.
That little...
The storeroom, was it?
Midadol. Yeah, Telemann. No, wait, Telemann. Wasn't that Sid's? Wasn't that Sid's surname? Student of engineering at the University of Canberra, though I have no idea what the hell that is. She's as well versed in the secrets of modern and fallen technology as any scholar in the Twins, and means to put that knowledge to use in service of the Hideaway. I swear Telemann was Sidolphus's last name. I do not have an answer. Yes, Telemann was Sidolphus's last name, and apparently there's always been a mid that has some relation with Sid in these games, which is odd because I don't recall a single mid in any of the Final Fantasy games I've played, but maybe it's an old thing. I don't know, because I've played 10, 12, and 15, and I don't know any mids from any of those games. Oh, and 13, but, you know, we pretend that 13 doesn't exist, and 13.2, and 13.3. Yeah, I don't know any mids, so the relationship's different every single time, and I don't know if it's just because the game's fairly new or what, but I can't find any sources online from Reddit or even something more official what her relationship is to Sid, other than that she possesses the same name, and she kind of looks a bit like Benedicta, not gonna lie. Sid could have had a really young child, I don't know, it's possible, but otherwise I've got no idea. I have no idea what her connection to Sid is and why she bears the same surname. She could be a sister, she could be a cousin, but I kind of got the opinion that Sid was alone in the world, so, I don't know.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest, Sid?
Who are you, child?
You took your time.
I don't like your accent.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. that one day I'd put my studies to use for the good
So
of the
who is
cause.
Dad?
But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my neck to work.
Did your dad get killed
I know
back at
that
the
I can help
hideaway?
the people here,
1.0?
and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now. All right. I'll tell Otto you'll be
Is she
staying.
Sid's daughter?
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Huh?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself.
Because I feel like it hasn't been explicitly said, but she said that her dad taught her everything about engineering. So that's why I was like, oh, it can't be said. But I said no about engineering. And I don't know what his profession used to be. I don't think I've ever been told what his profession used to be prior to chasing down bears. But then Clive says, hey, something about Sid, blah, 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 he'd be happy or whatever. So we are insinuating that you are Sid's daughter? I think. I don't really know. I wish this game would just flat out tell me things instead of forcing me to research things or connect dots. Just bloody tell me. Explicitly.
Just need a
in
generous
words.
benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood. I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
I don't like your accent. That's okay. I don't like every accent under the sun, so I'm allowed to have my preferences.
Where to start?
Does it update her at all? Negative. But we have referenced Sid again. I'm going to assume.
Wheels and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
She's his daughter.
Sid's gonna chop off Kupka's head this time.
How did I get up here?
Yeah, he won't like that.
Was it this way? Where am I? Oh, I can go this way. Then I bloody shall.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
I was. Indeed, I was actually there and it was tragic watching it actually happen
How's
in
it
front of
coming
me.
along?
Oh, so well. Although you weren't talking to me, so I take that back. I need something for the child,
Blackthorn, you busy?
but I would like
What does it look like?
to create a weapon, please.
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
Supply kit, confirm.
Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
Hey, you never know.
I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done.
Wouldn't put it past her.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Hey, back to Blackthorn. Don't think he gets away so lightly.
Yeah.
He has to make me a grindstone, really? That's the name of a sword? +5? Seriously? That's all you can offer me is a +5. With 11 bolt and an earth shard and 3 of my freaking meteorites for +5 damage. If it were 10, I might consider it. Oh, that's why we can't sell 11 bolt. It uses 11 bolt as a material. I see. 5 damage. Fuck it, just do it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Whatever.
Should last you a good while.
Yeah, I thought I'd suffer from the meteorites. I mean,
Anything else?
I could fix that problem.
Was wondering where you'd got to.
Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Unfortunately.
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list. Think you can find everything on there?
This lot? Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's done for us.
Which would
If it
be?
weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water. And that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
And what can I do for you?
I'd like to buy some meteorite, please. And a potion, why not?
It'd better all be here.
I would like... I know I can buy meteorite. I've seen it here before. I know it's a thing I can buy. Where are you hiding it? If it wasn't you I could buy it from, who was it? I could buy it for somebody for $1,000 a pop. Who did I get it from? I can only find one thing online, and it says that this woman bloody sells
Is it
it.
business or pleasure?
It says that she
Coin
sells
purse
it.
weighing you down.
But where is it? I feel like I'm going crazy because I've seen it on her. I've literally seen it in her stack of things in the past. Yet all of a sudden it doesn't exist. What the actual hell? How is that possible?
I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
I can sell it to her under crafting, but she doesn't currently have a crafting tab.
Finished, are you?
Does that mean that someone else sells crafting things here? I'm so perplexed. Reader stone, orchestrion, tomes, reading table, wall of memories, state of the realm, hunt board, light reports, patron's whisper. Nothing. Why can't she sell me crafting materials? I'm just baffled. She has in the past. Why is she suddenly incapable of selling me crafting stuff? It's fucking weird. And I really don't like it because I kind of like super wanted to upgrade my shit, but now I can't because I can't buy meteorite. Oh, like what the hell? I don't think you can do anything for me now that I don't have any meteorite. What a bummer. I'm really annoyed by that.
And?
I'm quite livid. Quite livid.
It's all right.
Can't believe the game's done me dirty like that, taking meteorite away from me. What am I supposed to do? I guess I take this. Oh, goes the same way.
Do with a good oiling.
Hey, well, sir.
Should be enough to... How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch them, will all of us sink into the mere.
Don't recommend.
I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over
I was
at
waiting for
Martha's
Bernard to come
Rest.
up.
Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
As you were saying his name, Bardolph, when you first met him, I was like, why didn't we hire Bernard? Why did we bring this other person on board? But then the game's like, ha ha ha. You don't see. We are in fact making you go get him. Martha, may I borrow Bernard for a really inconsequential task? I'm pretty sure Mid could do the job herself if she was that desperate.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
Okay.
I'll look from there then.
Cressida. I don't think I've been to a Cressida. No, I haven't. So if I go out and I follow the road north, I should be able to get there. I keep saying north like I know which direction that is in without a compass. True weather we're having here. Excuse me, sir. Who's mercenary? Blood Axe mercenary. Okay, I'm going to assume that's your company name. I'm going to assume that's Torgalag in here. Oh, we're not using any earth abilities.
Get him!
Interesting. That's really interesting. Why is that? Ah, we can only use 3 at a time. That's weird. Why can't we use a 4th? Does seem to tap out at 3. But that's weird because up here you've clearly got room for a 4th one here. Okay. Excuse me. I told you to pet your dog. Ooh, you got a little treatsy. Good Torgal. Yeah, okay. So my combat's not going to change for a very long time until I change abilities. But I don't want to put those abilities on because they weren't exactly floating my boat. Well, one was, but the other 2 weren't. So I guess we just have to have the same combat for another while. Until we get the powers of another icon. Bernard!
Hi. If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
Pretty simple one. Just build a workshop. Have a secret hideaway that no one else can know about.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
No.
Of course.
When are you going to repay the favor? Why are you here in the first place?
Where I grew up.
Okay.
Ain't much left of it now, though.
I see that.
Except my parents' graves.
Mm.
But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with thieves.
Shall I escort you?
But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you?
The hell's a bogle?
Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Okay. Slay the creatures. You haven't specified how many.
This shouldn't take long.
Vultures. We have vultures now. Okay.
This one.
Ow.
Help me, boy. Get him. This one. Over here.
God, it was a mission and a half to get to you.
This one. Over here. Sickle.
Speaking of these things, bloody resilient. I knew there was a big one following me. Sorry, I was too busy looking on the side of the screen.
Get him. This one. Over here. Too slow. To me, boy.
Hello, please heal. Thank you. Barely damaged it.
Over here. Nice try.
I was dodging.
Get him. Over here. Attack. And another. Get him. This one.
nice. I'm still not healed though. Sad face. Ah, that should get me the points I need. Yeah. No. I think it does.
That should do it.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
You're welcome.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left.
That's sad. So it was just
It may as well have
abandoned.
been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past.
Still.
No matter how nice it might have been.
Still.
As soon as I'm done saying a
Can't be
prayer
sorry.
for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
Thank you. Well, I mean, Mid should be thanking you rather than me.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
Right. I don't trust that girl.
I needed that.
Now I've got to go buy another high potion.
Jill looked white as a sheet.
Excuse me. I need another potion.
And what can I do for you?
High potion. I should have gone the other way. What an absolute twit.
You're rubbing
Thank
me blind, you know.
you. Ah, right. Speak with Mid. Yes, okay, cool. After that devastating conversation with Charon, yes.
It's all right.
I think Sid has everything to fear from Kupka. Ah, shit, I've got to go all the way around, don't I? Bloody hell, woman. Couldn't you have a quick way to get to you? Sheesh.
How's it coming along?
There's a lot of carpentry that has gone into this place, I can see.
You were born in Rosalith, weren't you?
That's the quickest way to get to you,
I
girl.
want to help Miss Mididol with her experiment.
I still think your name is weird, but hi.
All right, Clive. You've all done then.
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Arthur's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Pretty sure you could have arranged
Is
it yourself,
there-
but hey, you're welcome.
Anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
I hope you don't need me to wait for your workshop to be done. I can just move on, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Goodbye.
That's my good deed for the day done.
Yeah, right.
Let's see how Jill's faring.
Right.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
Thanks, Laszlo. I'd love to, but I'm a bit of a busy bee, don't you know?
Ah, Clive.
Talia. How's Jill?
Where is Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her
Oh,
rest.
she's in the back room, isn't she? Yeah.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
Am I
I'll
leaving
do
her
my best.
behind?
Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves.
The shelves?
Oh, that's right. We went to ask Hippocrates about
Oh,
Torgor.
right.
He must have found something.
Right. I was like, what? Is this a place I don't know about? No. All the way across the other bloody side. I feel like I'm just traversing circles in this joint.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again. Jill.
Drawing on the decking. What were they drawing? Stick figures? Oh, you took Torgal with you?
I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal.
By Mid. About where I got him from?
Where did you get him?
Yeah.
Like, in the first place?
Was he a gift from my father? Yeah.
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Tomes?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea.
How's he surviving in the warmer terrain?
I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north.
Are we going to the north
Such
now?
was his mastery over aether, he could cast magicks on command. His name was Fenrir.
Oh, wait.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
Interesting.
What? Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened, just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't
so
for
Jill
Torgal
comes from the
blasting those
north.
bastards to Kingdom Come,
I see.
Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a frostwolf.
Great, because he's mine.
Had only to be unlocked.
He's mine, not Jill's.
Oh, get you, Torgal.
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
Who's a good boy.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal.
So he doesn't work the same way as a bearer?
Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth.
Mhm.
Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Bruh. You might want to rethink that sentence. Oh, what do you want? Oh my god, I can't handle this woman.
Everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
What? Do I have to?
I shan't be a moment.
There are bigger things to do in the world, Ned. You're a grown woman. Deal with it yourself. Okay, well, the workshop's up and running by the sounds of it. What does that workshop actually do? What purpose do you serve at the hideaway? For me.
Isn't it brilliant?
I don't know, but it isn't, dear.
It is.
Isn't.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm going to work my fingers to the bone for you lot, starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them.
Can you be more specific, please?
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
So she's not even a vendor.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I'm feeling a little underwhelmed. Dungeoneering. Tour of her dungeon. Lol. Okay, Vivian, what is it?
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive.
Keep an eye out
as
for the
yet.
Waloods.
If only we knew for certain by what route he left.
He's
Rosalind.
they're my number one suspect.
Keep at it.
I say east.
If anyone can piece
Or
this puzzle
south.
together, it's you.
Southeast.
And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Are we just gonna watch her contemplate the book? What is this? Clive?
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Yes.
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of
Now,
you.
that was uncalled for.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Jeez, she's not pulling the punches, is she?
Clive, have you got a minute?
What is it?
We, have a guest.
A guest?
I mean, the only person I'd be interested to see right now is Dion, and it ain't Dion. So, who else could it be?
For your trouble. It was a pleasure. In hindsight.
Byron.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Oh, he's such a jolly man. Look at the dog workers, like, what? Shouldn't you be protecting Port Isolde and what's left of Rosalith from my bitch of a mother? Meanwhile, in Dominion, Twinside, the Holy Empire of Sanbrek. Can we see more of Dion, please? I want to see more of Bahamut. Seat of the Imperial Court. We haven't seen him since like 5 years prior.
Dalmatian government sues
There he
for
is.
peace. How shall we respond?
We deny their efforts.
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
You're funny.
Still,
Oh my God.
We must insist on substantial
That child reminds me of the child from the Aryan Game of Thrones.
Not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Good luck with that. Can the boy not get his own damn chair?
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Yes,
Indeed,
the
I doubt
child
any of us
did many
would have had
things.
the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Can we get back to Dion? Hi. I haven't seen you for 5 years.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Excuse me?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time.
Are you so sure of that?
As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred.
Oh my God.
For every home that burns, another can be built.
He has no care for life.
The Empire will live
Can
on.
someone just slaughter the Emperor and the Empress and their youngest child and life can move on?
Dion?
Yes, sire.
Come join me in my cause. It's worthy. You'll agree. It's for the people. Why do you always have flowers on you? That is disturbing. What the hell is that meant to symbolize?
Prepare for battle.
What the hell is that meant to symbolize?
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Come to my hideaway. You'll be safe there, sir. Oh my god, what's with the painting in the background?
That is your wish, your radiance. I shall depart at once.
Denounce your father. He's only getting your people killed. What does the flower mean?
Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
Brilliant. Come join me, sir, before you were killed. I would have you live.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Not just because you're pretty, but because I need allies. Strong ones.
Me, Dion.
Well, maybe if you weren't such a monster and didn't have that witch in your ear. And this child looks like he's severely mentally deficient. Does he speak? I have not heard the child say a single word. I've not seen him sit up of his own volition either.
What's Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Well, indeed. Is he down at the... He's all the way down at the docks. Do we have anything else to offer? Maybe I should have... pressed it while I was in the middle of a cutscene? No. It's not going to tell me anything about Dion.
The Littlands have been up to their old tricks again.